Hi everyone, this is Dr. Naman Kamboj. I got a rank of 53 in this year's NEET PG exam 2024. So I got many messages and requests to tell you how I did my first read and how I used BTR and integrated rapid revision videos into BTR. So in this video we will be covering that. Please get a notebook, okay, so that you can write down the important points and watch this video on 2x. So let's jump into the video. So let's discuss the strategy that I followed. So I got many messages from different strata of students. I have divided them into 3 groups mainly. Okay, so if you are in your any prof from 1st to 4th year, okay, then post interns without a job. That was the scenario with me, and then interns or post interns with duties. So who have a limiting resource is the time for them. So first I will discuss with you guys the case of post interns without a job, the same thing that was with me. In this I have 100% accuracy or precision that I will be able to give you in this scenario. So I am taking 6 months from today's time till the main exam. You can tweak it accordingly. So according to me, you need to have a main read, first read, okay. That is the most important read. We will discuss how to do it. That should take you approx 3 months of time. Minimum 2 revisions should be there. Minimum 2 revisions. One revision can take 1.5 months, and then one will take 1 month. Okay. And then before exam, one short revision of 10 to 14 days. So we will be covering this, mainly the main read and first read. Okay. So how to do the first read? The main tasks. There are 3 main tasks or things that you need to do in your first read. First is concept. You have to go through each and every subject. Okay, you will use RR on main notes like I have described in my source video, the sources I used. So you have to watch the rapid revision videos. If you are not able to understand some topic, then only go to your main notes. Okay, you can then look into the main notes to understand that topic, to develop understanding, to apply if you are not getting it from the rapid revision notes. Then the second task is you have to concise for next revision, as the time will be half. In the first read we have 3 months, then in the next revision we have 1.5 months, then 1 month, and then 10 to 14 days. You cannot revise what you have studied in these 3 months in half the time. Okay, we have to be realistic. You might be fast, you might be very fast, but you just cannot, and we cannot take a chance. Okay, so we have to prepare, and we will prepare from the main read and the first read itself. So how you will do it? We need to have a roadmap to know the important topics. Okay, what are the important topics, what are usually asked in the exam, that we can revise them in our subsequent revisions. Here where the BTR comes into play. Okay, BTR, just Dr. Apoorva ma'am has provided the important topics, okay, explained them very beautifully. She also gives many important topics, and tough topics are explained in an easy manner. Okay, she also gives mnemonics and tricks to remember difficult topics, so you can without wasting much of your time apply them in the main MCQ exam and get done with that. So this is one role of BTR. BTR is providing us with a roadmap. How to do it? Now we need, in your first read, we need to make a single source which you are going to use for your subsequent revisions. You don't want to go here and there, make a mess out of that. So we need to stay clear and make a single source. How to do that? We will integrate important points from your rapid revision notebook into the BTR notebook. First, you will watch the BTR videos, annotate what is ma'am has told, okay, what she has told, mark your points, then watch rapid revision videos. After watching those rapid revision videos, whatever points you think are important, put them into the BTR. I will explain down below how to do that, but just let me first clarify what things you need to do in your first read. Now when you have concised, now it's time to solve MCQs. How to solve MCQs? For example, you are reading a subject, okay, you are reading medicine, and in medicine you are reading cardiology, and you are doing ECGs. After completing that ECG, when you have read that, when you have annotated that it into your BTR, the important points from your rapid revision, now you have to solve MCQ of that topic. Go to that module in your any Q bank you are using. For that purpose I use Marrow. Okay, do its Q bank, analyze your mistakes. Okay, if your mistakes are any previous year questions and that you don't know, which is not in your rapid revision or it's not in your annotated notebook and it's a PYQ, you have to annotate it into BTR. Now you are completing your single PDF or single source which you are going to use in your revisions. The MCQs which you get wrong are if they are non-previous year topics, bookmark them. Now there are two bookmarks in Marrow. There is a star mark and there is a plain bookmark. From the non-previous year topics, if you feel that this question is coming, more and more frequently when you are doing questions, or if you feel there is an instinct that this topic can come, you have to make it a star mark. Other non-previous year topics which you got wrong, make them a plain bookmark. In this way you have stratified the information, what you have to read first and what you have to read later. If you are slightly short on time, because we don't know what is going to happen to us in the revision, so we have to prepare for the worst case scenario, that if we don't have any time, we use much of a time on a single topic, how to cover other topics, we have to do that. If you don't have enough time, you think that these modules are taking a lot of time, these MCQs are taking a lot of time, make custom modules first, so that you are first limiting yourself to the highly useful things, not wasting any time. See, completing 10 subjects and going for exam, we don't want to do that. We need to complete 19 subjects, with equal importance. Then you should go for custom modules first. If you see extra time is left and you are still on the track, so you can then complete the modules that Marrow gives or any platform gives. I am not promoting any platform per se here, not any, you can use anything you want. This is just a guideline, okay? After you have done these three tasks, you have made your concepts, you have concised for the next revision, you have solved MCQs, now you know how to apply your knowledge. Give a BTR test in discussion. Before anyone of you asks me why BTR test, let me give you my reasons why BTR tests are very good. You can use anything. These tests are made by Dr. Apoorva ma'am herself, and we all know that what she has done and her achievements, okay? They focus more on concepts and MCQ building skills, which is the most important thing that one requires to clear any competitive exam. Everyone has ample amount of knowledge to clear any exam, but to apply that in an MCQ form, in an MCQ factor, is a different ball game altogether. She teaches that. According to me, no platform does that, okay? If anyone does that, I don't know about them. This is what I did. The tests are discussed by ma'am herself at the end when you will give. So she herself clarifies all your doubts, and you come to know how does a person's mind thinks when he solves MCQs directly from a topper, okay, from a rank 1. Then you have completed one subject, for surgery, medicine, move to the next subject. Don't think anything. This you have done, these 3 major tasks plus one additional task of giving a test, that's it. No, nothing else. Move to the next. Now I will tell you how to integrate. See, this is a plain BTR. For example, this is an ENT module page where ma'am has taught different conditions of middle ear or inner ear. This is what ma'am has told. If you can look here, autosclerosis is given, most important points are given, okay, mean ears is given on the same page, presbycusis is on the same page, okay. Now what I did, I first read this, then I went to rapid revision. then I annotated it like this. Okay, that if I thought that autosclerosis is asked a lot in these days, I just took a screenshot of the entire autosclerosis page from the rapid revision, pasted it here. Other important points I just wrote here. Okay, autotoxic drugs I wrote here from my understanding from the rapid revision modules or from solving MCQs. Fistula was not there, so I just copy pasted the entire. I cannot zoom it in of itself because it's a, it's a photograph, but you will be able to do it when you will be making your notes. So just do it like this. You see what's the difference here? You have to annotate it like this. Not everything, okay? You don't have to make this just a rapid revision, okay, containing equal amount of information that is present in a rapid revision, then it's of no use. Just the important points, important things, important topics. Same, there's one more example I added for you guys is a, different tests for different ligaments of the knee. Like ma'am has told about ACL and PCL, I just added more information about ACL and PCL, which I think can be important. And this same question I also added the direction and was asked in the INI. Meniscal healing from the MCQs I just copy pasted here. So now this PDF which you have annotated will be used as a source for the next two revisions. You are not going to revise those rapid revision PDFs. You are going to revise this annotated notebook of yours. Okay? And if you think that you are forgetting some point in your annotated notebook, refer back to rapid revision module. Like in the first read, we did mainly rapid revision and referred to main videos. Now in revision, we are using this annotated notebook and referring to rapid revision notebook. We need to cut down the time. That's the most important thing. Now, before annotating, just do one thing. Save a plain copy of the BTR, which only ma'am has told. The same, only nothing else, plain copy. Where this will be useful is in the last 10 days of your revision. Now, in the last 10 days, you will read this unannotated notebook because you only have 10 days and you have to complete 19 subjects. Plus, what else you will read is, while doing your two revisions, you will try to notice only the important topics or things can be asked or you are weak at, okay, and write it down on a separate paper. When you will know those topics, you will, in the last 10 days, you will read the unannotated notebook plus those topics from your annotated notebook. In this way, we are, refining the data or refining the content that we are learning at each and every stage, each and every revision. We don't have time. Time is getting cut down. So we have to need the information which needs to be cut down, and we have to do it smartly. We cannot leave any important point, and we cannot leave anything that we don't know or that is hard for us. So you will be reading this in the last 10 to 14 days revisions. I did this. So now, if you are an intern / post intern with duties, the first guidance I like to give you is talk to someone who has cleared this exam after internship to get a better perspective. I haven't traded this path, okay? Talk to someone who has studied this path and got a good rank. I know Dr. Apoorva. I will mention the link of her channel. She was an intern and then she cleared the exam after this internship. She has gotten a very good rank. You can talk to her. I'll give the link to her channel. Now, what I'll suggest, I'll tell you just now. For you guys, time is the main limiting resource. You have to agree with me on this point. We have to stay realistic. Prioritize. What you need to prioritize is that you need to do most important things most of your competition will be knowing, so that you don't fall back. Okay, according to me, do BTR plus bonus BTR. These are the most important things. Then solve MCQs. which are previous year questions. You will get to know the most important topics, the topics they are asking, okay, that frequently come in exams. Some topics that just don't ever miss, TB, diabetes, there will always be questions on them, okay. Read those topics from rapid revision. Now if you still have time, then complete rest of RR. In this manner you can complete everything, and also not keeping into the stress of that will I be able to complete everything. We have to do all 19 subjects instead of just 10 subjects and sitting in the exam, okay. This is the best way I can think of. And secondly, talk to Dr. Apoorva, she will guide you. For first, second, third, fourth prof, I will cover in next video, okay. This video is getting very long and I think you guys have time. For now, I will advise you to focus on your prof subjects, make good notes of them, and when you go to clinics, if you see any case of, for example, CLD, read it from a good book. It will clear your concepts. Simultaneously, you are making your notes, and please, the notes you are making, don't make notes for the sake of just making notes. Everyone is doing this, सब कोई notes बना रहा है तो मैं भी notes बना रहा हूँ, नहीं. You are going to use those notes when you are going to go for the exam, for your NEET PG exam. Make it like that, with full seriousness. You are going to understand everything, not like just listening to video while you are half asleep. For now, this is my advice. I will research more, talk to some more people who are in first, second, third, fourth profs, and I think I know that they are going to crack exams, that they are going to very good. Then I will put some information out for you. Till then, guys, please keep preparing. And sorry, this video got delayed a lot. I went out of station. If you have any doubts, please comment down below or DM me on Instagram. You guys have shown me a lot of love, and thanks a lot for that. I appreciate that a lot, and if these videos are helping even one of them, my task is done here. Thanks guys, bye.